I go to a coffee shop every day. The coffee shop I go to, they don't just sell coffee, they also sell carrot cake. Right, see the sign above the carrot cake, it doesn't just say carrot cake, it says, wow, carrot cake. Right, the only time anybody should ever say, wow, carrot cake is if you make carrot cake accidentally. I was trying to mow the lawn. It's carrot cake. Wow. It's a delicious mistake. I was smoking a cigarette downtown Minneapolis one time, and this homeless guy, he goes, "Hey man, can I have a cigarette?" And I gave him a cigarette, and he said, "Hey man, you're big pimpin'." And I was glad he said it too, because honestly, I've always suspected it. All my life I've been like, am I? I don't want to be the first one to say it. I saw a flyer on a bulletin board recently. The flyer was for a lost cat. The cat is lost. It has like a picture of the cat, it has the cat's name, it has an address, an email address, a phone number. $100 reward. Right, see, that's not the weird part. The weird part is that the flyer was written in first person. As though the cat had written it. It was all worded like, "Hi. I'm lost. I went outside to play with my friends. Got a little too far away. Help me." This is an amazing cat. I like to really believe that this is true, that there is a cat out there who is lost. And it knows its address. And it knows how to use a computer. But it does not know that all it needs to do is MapQuest. My favorite part is that this cat has $100. And it's willing to part with it if you will just take it home. That's fun to believe. All stray cats have $100. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. They have it. So now when I see stray cats, I don't go like, ugh, disease. I find $100, you know? I make some money off this thing. I like to tell stories and anecdotes to my friends. Everyone likes to do that. I like to put disclaimers at the beginning of all my stories and anecdotes, but see, here's the fun part. I like to make my disclaimers have nothing to do with the story. Just to watch my friend try to figure it out. Like recently I said to my friend, I go, "Hey man, I'm not racist or anything." But I was at the grocery store, and in the cereal aisle, the floor was all wet. Guess they had just mopped it. But there was no sign indicating that the floor was all wet and slippery. That's dangerous, right? And that's when my friend was like, "Yeah, well, what about you being a racist?" And I was like, "I'm not." What did I just say? I'm not a racist. I need to follow these stories. Listen, I was driving from here to Grand Forks, North Dakota one time, and I didn't know how long. I was in Fargo, passing through Fargo. I didn't know how much longer it takes to get from Fargo to Grand Forks. So I pulled over at a gas station. I said to the attendant, I go, "How long does it take to get from here to Grand Forks?" And that's when he said, "Well, that depends on how fast you go." got to appreciate a guy who will assume nothing. That I might have a car, that I might relatively go the speed limit. No, he's not an idiot. Well, he doesn't know, right? Like 10 hours into my unicycle ride, I could have been like, but he said. This is a really smart guy, that's all I'm saying. This is a true story. A long time ago, actually it's not a long time, it was like 2 years ago. I was the summer, it was slow, the comedy business, the Isaac Witty comedy business wasn't so good. And I wanted to get like a job in the Mall of America. I heard about that at the Mall of America. I heard that there's this job where you walk around the mall. Kids are not allowed to be at the Mall of America without an adult. So there's a job, you walk around the mall, you find kids, you ID them if they're underage, you take them home and they get sent home. I don't know how they get home, whatever. I just wanted a job. So I called the HR department at the Mall of America and I got the voicemail and I got all tongue-tied and that's what I said. I go, hi, my name is Isaac Witty and I'm interested in that job where you walk around the mall and find kids and take them home. Right. Like as soon as I said it, I realized what I just said. It took that long. After I tried to correct it, but I think in the process I sounded even creepier. Like after a long pause, I go to their home. I don't want kids at my house. So give me a call. They didn't call. I'm bald. I don't know. Bald guy. That was pretty sweet. Yeah. Actually, balding. Huh? Balding. I like to say balding. Sounds more productive. It's like I'm always up to something. Looks like I'm doing one thing right now? No. Multitasking. And I don't like to say that I'm losing my hair. That makes it sound like had I been more responsible, this wouldn't have happened. And I was like, where's your hair? I lost it. You know me. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. Good night. Bye.